Canelo, His Excellency has named you and Terence Crawford as one of the top 5 fights that he wants to see this year. Is that a fight that you're considering now?
We'll see.
After a groundbreaking meeting in London today, even skeptics are now convinced that boxing fans are on the brink of witnessing the sport's biggest fight. The long-anticipated clash between Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford is set to become a reality in 2025, as preliminary plans are already underway. Canelo Alvarez, after meeting with Turkey Alec, expressed optimism about the potential matchup. He acknowledged the fight's magnitude and revealed his interest in striking the best deals possible. "There's a big chance the fight will happen," Alvarez stated, signaling his willingness to take on Crawford in what promises to be a historic showdown. For Turkey Alec, orchestrating a bout between Alvarez and Crawford has been a long-standing ambition. He recognizes the immense appeal of such a fight, which could dominate the North American boxing scene in 2025. While challenges remain, Alec is determined to bring this blockbuster matchup to life. Meanwhile, Terence Crawford, who is recovering from an injury, has resumed training. With Alec spearheading efforts to finalize the fight, the boxing world eagerly awaits confirmation of what could be the most significant event of the year.
Everything is possible. We'll see. We want to talk about it, sit down really well and figure out something.
I know you.
Alal Sheikh is set to meet with Terence Crawford in January to discuss the possibility of a fight, following his recent meeting with Canelo Alvarez. Sheikh remains committed to organizing a showdown between Crawford and the unified 3-belt super middleweight champion, Canelo, targeting 2025 for this highly anticipated event. He plans to determine the feasibility of the matchup within the next month or two. At 37, Crawford has been actively advocating for a fight with Canelo, but his focus may shift if Sheikh is unable to secure the deal with the Mexican superstar. In that case, Crawford could explore other significant opportunities, such as facing the 154-pound champions Bakram Moraz or Sebastian Fundora. Either fighter would present an ideal opponent for Crawford in a unification bout for his World Boxing Association junior middleweight title.
It was kind of a lose-lose situation for you. Do you think he's too small to compete with you?
No, he's a good fighter. He's a very good fighter. He's smart.
Turkey Alec recently shared updates on Terence Crawford's status and the potential fight with Canelo Alvarez during an interview with Fight Hub TV. "I think he's injured right now. We were planning something with him, and I'll discuss it with him, maybe in January," said Alec. He mentioned seeing Crawford last week in Hague, where Crawford revealed he's dealing with a minor injury, but has started rehabilitation and resumed training. "He's one of our plans for 2025. We hope he wants this fight, so why not?" Alec remarked when asked about the possibility of a Crawford-Canelo showdown next year. Regarding negotiations with Alvarez, Alec remained cautiously optimistic. "We will see in the next month or 2 months," he added, hinting at ongoing discussions to bring the highly anticipated fight to fruition.
And I take everything seriously, but we'll see what happens.
Canelo, I hope you make it happen for us, because we want to see it.
Yeah, thank you.
This news follows Terence Crawford's impressive move up to 154 pounds last summer, where he defeated Israel Madria to claim the WBA super welterweight title. That victory solidified Crawford's status as a 4-weight world champion. Now he's prepared to take an even bigger leap, jumping 2 weight classes to 168 pounds to challenge Canelo Alvarez. Crawford is determined to become the first fighter to defeat Alvarez at super middleweight. Canelo, however, avoided discussing Crawford in the lead-up to his recent fight with Edgar Berlanga. In that bout, Canelo secured a unanimous decision victory, retaining his WBC, WBA, and WBO titles. The recent meeting between Canelo and Turkey Alec marks a significant step forward. Alec, a pivotal figure in organizing major boxing events over the past year, has been instrumental in pushing for this potential matchup. Their discussions signal that the long-awaited Crawford-Alvarez fight might be closer to becoming a reality.
About me going up and having a tough time, but he went up in weight and lost. That's the difference. I went up weight and won. He went up and lost. You know, so let's not do that.
Both Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford are aiming to fight in the spring, which means they'll need to reach an agreement soon if they plan to face each other. However, Turkey Alec could encounter challenges with Crawford if he suggests taking on one of the top contenders in the 154-pound division first. Potential opponents like Bakram Mutazaliv, Virgil Ortiz Jr., Charles Conwell, Erickson Lubin, or Surly Bohachuk could present significant risks. After Crawford's tough battle with Israel Madrimov to secure the WBA super welterweight title, it's unlikely he'd be eager to face any of these dangerous fighters. Crawford's size, skills, and power haven't translated as effectively at 154 pounds as they did at 147, making it clear that this weight class presents new challenges for the four-division world champion.
Making his own catch weight for years. You know, Canelo fought a smaller Mayweather. Canelo fought a smaller...
The opponents Crawford could face at 154 pounds are a significant step up from the competition he's faced since moving to welterweight in 2017. A closer look at Crawford's resume at 147 reveals a lack of truly notable names, aside from a past his prime Errol Spence Jr. and Sean Porter. At 37, Crawford has yet to disclose his plans if the Canelo fight doesn't materialize. However, the reality of his age, combined with the challenges of fighting bigger, younger, and stronger opponents at 154 pounds, raises questions about his future. His debut in the division on August 3rd against WBA junior middleweight champion Israel Madrimov nearly ended in defeat, highlighting the uphill battle he faces as he continues to climb weight classes.
Amir Khan.
Yeah, he did at 155.
Amir Khan, you know, he fought so...
There's always a chance. We'll see, but there's always a chance to make the best deals. Canelo Alvarez told *Ring* magazine when asked about a potential fight with Terence Crawford. "I think it's going to be another good fight. Both fighters are talented, so I think both have a chance to win," Alvarez added. Meanwhile, Crawford, the former multi-division world champion, has set his sights on challenging Canelo for his unified super middleweight titles this year. Despite the apparent size disadvantage, Crawford remains confident in his abilities. He believes his combination of skills and adaptability can bridge the gap and allow him to overcome Alvarez. This comes as fans also anticipate the February 22 rematch between undisputed light heavyweight champion Artur Beterbiev and Dmitry Bivol in Riyadh, adding to the buzz surrounding high-profile matchups in 2025. Crawford's ambition to take on Canelo adds another layer of excitement, as he aims to prove his talent transcends weight classes.
Jermell Charlo, and I'm pretty sure he didn't make as much money with all those guys except Mayweather.
Mexican star Canelo Alvarez has shown signs of slowing down in his last two fights against Edgar Berlanga and Jay Munguia. These are opponents Canelo likely would have knocked out in 2021 or earlier, but instead he had to go the distance